Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Nittany Lions will put total weather to crank us up. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Spartans offense takes the field to start this game off. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground.
He's going for it all. Hits him in stride at the 10. And he eluded the defense and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Spartans.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
It's caught. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Going right, going deep. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. Ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Here comes the heat. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They send the tight end in motion. The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it down the right side. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later and take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Mendez. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Spartans will go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They go to the ground. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
The throw to the outside is complete. Still on his feet. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Offense changing the play. The pitch to the left. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. Looking for an open area to his left. Blasted as he lets it go. Going for the goal line. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Yeah, and in third and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass. And the defense did a really good job playing the pass, and fourth down now, it's decision time for you.
He'll take it on the return. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Right back to him on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. The Nittany Lions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both...
Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Makes one man miss. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
I gotta say, watching this guy run, he's giving me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. A third down try for the offense. Back to pass, it's Mendez. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Quick handoff. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Spartans will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. football with the run. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Mendez. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And this is a really important series of plays. A chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Trying to bully their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Texas Tech endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Lubbock, and the Red Raiders came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. Always fun to see 2 of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Looking for room at the 30. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Snaps it in the shotgun. Skips away from pressure. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
The Spartans will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Mendez. He's got him.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Leaves it with the running back. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Fighting off the defender. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure. There he goes! The 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Michigan State, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll run this play from the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Here we go.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds him out of the backfield. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Spartans send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Michigan State, 14.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Runs through the tackle. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He'll start this drive firing. Right on the money. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. The Nittany Lions come to the line needing just inches for the first down. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Gets it out fast. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Makes the grab.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route and find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Dances away. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Mendez. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the sack comes from the middle linebacker, who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the calls, play the run, he can also rush the passer and sack quarterbacks. What a job.
Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man on the right. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Gain of 10. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Touchdown, Penn State! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To the air, it's Morales. Fires one high and deep. Snags it on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds a crease at the 20. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Now from inside the red zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Gonna swing it on second down. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Rushes on him. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. He's out past the 35. Turns it on down the left side. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Lost one deep down the right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Catch is made at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass. Effective. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Towards the middle. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Zings it complete to the right. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Nittany Lions come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry.